Good morning guys, Neon Genesis here. Got a bit of a different video for you today guys. I just wanted to talk to you about something that happened to me recently during a world transfer service on Final Fantasy XIV. So, me and my girlfriend were in our server, Leech server, European server, and it was getting quite quiet, not very populated, and we figured we're going to move server and hopefully get into a decent free company, or a free company in general, and just get into doing some endgame stuff. So we moved server for our own reasons, and we'd taken off our gil off our retainers and put everything on us in case we'd lost any gil on our retainers while transferring over. We'd taken off anything selling from the market board onto our retainers as well in case we'd lost anything that was selling, just in case. And we moved server, and the first thing I noticed at the bottom right of my screen was that there was my gil was gone. Like, I had 5.8 million gil and I was down to 1 mil. My girlfriend had 29 point something mil and went down to 1 million gil. So my girlfriend panicked, as naturally you would, and started messaging Square Enix saying, you know, can you somehow recover my gil? Bottom line is, no. So we'd lost the gil. So my pledge to you guys is to, before you're thinking of moving the server, just to come to this Lodestone website, which I'll link down below in the description, and have a look at some of the information that you need to know before transferring over. Now, this is something I should have probably looked into before, but we figured that it would be just a matter of taking off our gil off our retainers and taking off anything selling. But my one complaint, which I'll get to very shortly, is scrolling down here you can see all the eligibility lists that you need to know. Things like your character cannot own or plot a housing on their current world. So for example, me and my girlfriend had our own house, so we had alternate characters anyway, so we just gave our house to our alt anyway, so they're still on our server holding our house for us. And then the important note is here, just in the middle of the screen there in red writing. Furthermore, characters can only transfer 1 million gil. Hence the reason why we went down to 1 mil. While retainers can only transfer 100,000 gil, please be aware that excess gil will be lost. Depending on economic conditions, the amount of gil that may be transferred with a character may be subject to change. Now, my complaint is that's a ridiculous amount of gil to not be able to transfer over. I mean, the idea that a retainer can only hold 100,000 gil each, that's very, very little. And for your character to only be able to only hold 1 million gil is baffling, because that is so. I'm not saying that everyone in the game can easily make 1 million gil or 100,000 gil, but I think it's such a short number that most people have that anyway, and more. I mean, people have millions of gil, so you're going to end up losing gil by moving the server no matter what. So my idea for this, to get around this, is if you're thinking of moving the server before doing anything, of course, read these reasons here and the requirements that you need to be making before you do this. But also, if you're thinking of, well, I want to move server, but I don't want to lose gil, then it's kind of not over. So my idea would be to do this. So there's several ways around it. You could quite simply give the gil away to a friend. That's a last resort. Or what you could do is buy tier 5 materia, tier 4 materia as well. Go to the other server and sell it, and hope, it's not guaranteed, hope it sells for a similar price, or at least a little bit of gil than very little gil, basically. So you don't want to go to another server, buy 500k material from tier 5, go to another server and sell to 10k. You know, it's 10k. You know, you might as well just, you know. So, you know, there is no way to find out how much things sell for on another server unless you have a friend in another server who can tell you. Or you could quite simply create a character in the other server, find out on the market board, find out what sells for what, go back to your main character again, buy the things that are selling for loads, and then transfer over. You could try that. That's a bit of a faff, but that's one way around it. If you're looking at making your guild back, then that's another way around it. Or another good alternative way, and this is quite a productive way of doing it, is buying your character. So say you've got three jobs level 60, like proper main classes, not crafting jobs. Go and pimp them out. Go and buy the 220 armor. Go and buy the econ armor, and go and put T5 material on it. Buy T4 material. Go over to the other server and sell it, and hopefully make the gil back. So pimping out your jobs would really that would be productive rather than just wasting gil. Or if you're a crafter, or a bit of both, go and pimp out your crafting jobs. Go and get your mining. Go and get the gathering armor. Go and get the highest gathering armor you can. Make sure it's HQ. All that, you know, it saves wasting gil when you could have done for something more productive. My girlfriend lost 29 million, guys, so she could have easily pimped out all of her crafting jobs with that. And instead we'd lost it down to our mistake. Now I'm not here asking for sympathy, don't worry, we're fine for gil, we're making gil anyway, so it's fine. But I just wanted to get my point across so that you guys don't come across the same problem that I came across as well. So if you guys are thinking of moving server, please make sure to check out this website before you do. I'll leave the link down below in the description. You can find out all sorts of decent information on the lodestone. If you've got a friend who's thinking about moving server and you think that this video would really help them out, please don't be shy to share it with them. It would really help me out, and of course subscribing to my channel would really help us grow as a community. We're getting quite a good community going now, and I absolutely just want to say thank you so much for being here for me every day, and giving me a reason to keep uploading Final Fantasy videos and other games as well. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy gaming.